of the ANZCRL Combined Racing League's European Le Mans Series Round 4 from Silverstone. We've had a few technical issues, must be a few storms or somewhere around the country. People have had blackouts, lost power, dropped out of the session, bad internet connections, you name it, we've had it all. But we're still here, we're still going, never give up. And we're going to start round 4. So people are just getting organised now, loading up their setups. We'll go through the fuel thing again. And see how we're going. So off they go, Dread. Still carrying 69, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75. Alright, be interesting to see what sort of vehicles we've got. I think the majority of this field is Nissans, except for 2. I'll get back. Alright, so we see everyone's got a good fuel map. Let's turn on the map so we know where we are on the course. Looking at Jetto. Jetto's in a Nissan. We'll go back up through the field. We've got Vanish running the Nissan. We've got Datto running, I think that was the RWD Orica from memory. Right, so I'll see if we can get a close up of his car. He's running a Nissan. Aussie Carter's running a Nissan. Yeah, 3 Gaming running a Nissan. Rock Gecko running a Nissan. Amanda Cirrus, I'll give you 3 guesses as to what he's running. We have Darky in the second Orica RWD. And then we have Dread running a Nissan. So basically 2 manufacturers in this series. In this lobby, the Nissans and the Oricas. Now, I think from memory, the Nissans are 8 cylinders, and the Oricas are 4-cylinder turbocharged. Yeah, interesting to see how they go. One's a bit lighter, it's a bit more top-end speed. The other one has a bit more power out of the corners. From what we're seeing with Dread, it's pretty fuel economic as well. Okay, we're all reset, coming down the hanger straight. To go now. We're running at the start line. And they're away. Well, Darky missed the start there, I'm not quite sure. It's going to be tight into turn 1. They all make it through safely. Oh, just a bit of weaving in the background. And they're all through safely this time. Resume as you were. So, Dread, Dark Racing, Commander Cirrus, first 3 places. Followed by Gear, Aussie Carters, Datto, Vanish, who's got through there safely. Right Solar, Jetto. Rock Gecko. He must have missed the start there because I'm pretty sure he started further up. Well, we've got Vanish all over the back of Right Solar. Let's get back up to this. He's going to take him into this corner for sure. Got the inside line. Is Gecko going to go through as well? He's forcing the issue. We've got to switch back right. Long way to go. Right Solar's still holding there. Gecko goes around the outside. Gets the job done. Going up the wheel. So a lot cleaner race. cleanest start of the race, not cleaner than start than a lot of iRacing races I've seen recently. Turn 1 shenanigans. Shenanigans, is that a word? It is now, look it up. See dark racing as they come through into the, I can't remember what these curves are called, but S's. Holding on nicely there, cars are quite good. Going down on that. Down the hanger straight, Dred's pulled out a second. Ferris not far behind Darky. Aussie Carter's has come up close to him. Here in the background. The punch down the hill. Do this tricky little left-hander. Right, that's how tricky it is. Gets the job done. Looking good. And it's tight behind. Made up a few places. Being hold it there. Vanish is looking fast. He's just got to be able to keep it on track. Comes around that first corner. Going flat out through there in fourth gear. And right so and Jedi bringing up the rear. A few battles on track at the moment. Up here for third place. Green Cirrus. We've got about a second over Aussie Carter's. So head down Australia. This is Brooklands, is it? This corner down here, coming into Brooklands. Car looks nice and settled through there. On the brakes just to get the nose to point in a bit. And just spacing out nicely. Look at that sight. What a great camera angle it is. Flying around this corner. There's Dado. Oh, loft's gone wide. Lucky there's plenty of bitumen out there to keep it on. Did he get a slowdown? Don't know. That's allowed Gecko to close right up on him. Oh, who's gone wide? Looks like Gear 3's going wide there. Dropped it quite a few places. We missed that one on the broadcast. Vanish comes into this corner, right-hander. Not quite sure what gear they're taking that in. Let's have a look. I'll give you an idea. Fourth down to second, down to first. Gecko all over the back of Loft Vanish here. Got a good run on the straight in the draft. And Loft's gone. Where did he go? Got away from him there. He was watching. There he is. He ran wide. I think he forgot to brake. In the end, an easy pass by Gecko. Closing in on Dado. At the front here, we've got Aussie Carter's closing in on Cirrus. Down into the third gear, right-hander. Oh, it's Brooklands, I think, from memory. I'm getting these names wrong. Oh well. Got a nice drive out of there. Maybe he's got a bit more power. He doesn't have the lights running, so they don't have the push to pass on these cars. Closing in down the straight. Only a couple of battles on field now. A bit loose there. Good through here. Gee, I thought Darky got off there, but it's just the camera angle. Number 77. Not quite sure what the sponsor is on that car, but it's got it turned out well today. Went down to Hanger Straight, trying to get in the draft. In the background, you can see got Gecko and Dado as well. That was cut to them. He seems to be a bit closer. You're going to try and pull it under brakes. Can't quite get it done. Back to Aussie. Meanwhile, Dred's pulled out a 3-4 second gap over Darky. Got the run on. Oh, someone went wide back there. We pulled away at the wrong time. What's happened to Dado? I think he tried to go in the pits the wrong way and it didn't work out. So we're just two battles now. Aussie Carter's battling for a top 3 spot in the championship. Slowly closing in on Commander Cirrus. Stick with this one, although it's happening down the back. It's got to be patient. An hour and 8 minutes to go, so he's getting all overheated and forcing the issue at the moment. Just stay consistent, stay patient, run a nice race, look after those tyres the best you can, manage that fuel load. I don't think they've got a fuel to get through to the end of this race. Maybe they do, maybe they don't, but they're definitely going to need to take tyres, I think. Disappear up through over the hill. They look to be settled into it. We'll keep an eye on those guys. Let's go back here. There's a battle here. These three guys. Which we've seen in many other categories. You don't have to be up the front to have a race. Ghetto closes in on right side. Running slow times, 150s. And you get the draft. Oh, almost put a wheel on the grass then. I think it cost him a bit of time. And he got gear coming from behind. Well, big gear outbraked himself there. And then Jetto, he's trying up the outside. How many people have got it done around there? Oh, just got lost the tail a bit there. Closes up again on right sower. Can he get the job done? Needs a good run onto the straight. Stay in the toe. Gear's got a good run. Come through the first one. Oh, runs wide. Gear runs wide as well. Oh, got it all wrong. Dropped a bit of time. What's intriguing is this. Let's just go back up to the front here. Aussie Carter's getting closer and closer to Commander Cirrus. Probably something's going to happen here. And I guess, knowing how well I am at directing, I'll have pulled away from that other battle and they'll all swap places up there and these guys will stay as they are. Comes onto the straight. Couldn't get a good run on. So go down the drag. Through these fast S's here. If you can get these corners right, you get a lot of speed, but it's this last right-hander. You can get that one nailed and get a good run out of there onto the straight, sets you up for a good overtake down through here. Seems to have pulled a bit of a gap now, Cirrus. Oh, you've got a... That Vanish has had a bit of a problem. It's dropped back behind Datto. And as we can see in the background here, Jetto, I think Jetto might have a run on. Right, so can he get the job done? I think he's faster through this corner here. But then he's got nowhere to put it. Right, so I was again defending on the inside. Jetto trying to go around the outside. Outbreaks himself on the dirty track. He's got to claw it all back. So he needs to get that good run, as I was saying, out of that final right-hand corner over S's back there. Build up some momentum, so he's got a better run, try and get him down the straight. In the meantime, Gear's been able to close back up. Let's go back out in front. Let's have a look. How's Dread going? Just motoring along quite well. Bit of the speedo. Coming onto the back straight, the old start-finish line. Well, that he's almost got the entire straight. He has got the entire straight over Darky. Just coming onto the old start-finish straight there now. This car's looking nice. It's a bit of the curb, using all the track. As much speed as he can. And behind him, not far behind him, Cirrus and Aussie. A little cockpit fusion in. So this is the one. Nail that right hand again. He runs a bit wide. Could this have cost him? I'm not quite sure. From behind. He's got a good gap though. And he close under brakes. Okay. Closes up on the brakes. But Cirrus just gets the power down just a little bit earlier. Lift off the throttle, back on. And it's just pulled out on the straight. Jedi. A bit further away this time. Got a good entry in the back corner. Just can't get the power down soon enough though out of there. It's taking a bit of... Across the start finish line, start another lap. Closes up into the tight right hander into the chicane now. Closes in, but then he's late on the power. He can't quite get the power down quick enough to stay with him as they come onto this straight. So this is another place they get a pass if you can stick it up the inside here, but you have to have a good run out of that hairpin to be able to do that. Can't quite get it done. We'll try and set up again. Coming into the old start finish line. What's this section through here? A great section of drives. Is he going to keep the power into it to these first two corners? Bit of a lift, could take more curve there. Take more curve there as well. And out wide and then in. So he's going a bit shallow in there, so losing a bit of time. And under the power, he's in the draft. You can see he's slowly starting to reel him in. But just that, those three corners back there is where he lost his chance to overtake the end of the straight. Closes up into the right hander. Going down, 100 metre board, 250, puts on the brakes. Those huge gains there, but all again, to no avail. Just the lift. Out of that section. This is where it's at. And behind, look, yeah, he's got a good distance there. We've missed up the front. We've had Aussie Commander Series. Oh, sorry, I cut away just at the wrong time. Oh, they've had it coming together. Gear and Jedi. What's happened now? We just saw Gear trying to put it up the inside. I think he might have. Jedi might have turned in on him. Not good for Jedi, but at the same time as that happened, had Commander Cirrus, what's he done? He's put something wrong somewhere because both Aussie and Gecko have got past him. Now he's 4 seconds behind. Unfortunate. And we still have an hour of racing to go. This is why we like these type of endurance races. You can't win it in the first 10 minutes, but you can definitely lose it. Oh, his car's not handling too good at all. He's all over the place. What's happened? Has he got a bit of damage? Let's see. We can look at his car from the outside. What can we see? Well, it all looks pretty straight at the front. Yeah, it's all looking pretty straight, so not quite sure what's going on. Can't seem to handle better through there. Maybe just a momentary lapse in concentration. Someone yelled out dinner in the kitchen and he's hungry. We don't know. But hopefully he can keep it together for the rest of this race. A long way to go. Meanwhile, back up the front. Fred just touring around. I'm sure he's got a coffee and biscuits in there next to him. He just pulls out on the straight and has one every now and then. Might be even checking his emails on his phone. He's just cruising around like he's done this a million times before. 11 seconds in front, 12 seconds in front after 9 laps. And still an hour to go. How many cars can he lap? That's the biggest question today. I don't think anyone's going to touch him. Got it looking nice and settled, his car's on the road so well. I think he's not running this, I think he's running an Audi. Is that an Audi? Oh, he doesn't have a cockpit. Is that why he's doing so well? He doesn't have that bit of fiberglass over the front. Just cruising around the corners. Looking quite good. Into the final 2 corners. He's got this car set up so well. He's not even using all the track. What's he put down? A 146.9. Just taking it easy. Nothing to lose. We have Darky coming on. Again, he's not using all the tracks. He's got Aussie Carter's slowly catching him, is he? Not quite sure. This car's looking good. Oh, we've been watching this. Cirrus has dropped all the way down to 9th. Unfortunate for him. He must be smelling KFC in the house. I think he's getting distracted. Either that or pizza. Generally what does it. He's lost a bit of focus. A 157.9 his last lap. Now they've all spread out. And we're in the last corner. Got the back straight or the front straight? Hard to tell these days. As you look at this, so we've got Dark Racing. He's sitting on 115 points. 38 from the leader, Dread. This car's looking so good. Trying very hard to do something about this championship. He's got Aussie and Gecko behind him. And so if they stay where they are, I think Darky will definitely overtake Gecko because he's only 1 point behind. And possibly get Aussie Carter's as well. Where's Aussie? Aussie's behind him. I'm not quite sure. Can't quite recall the point system. Let me just see if I can find it here. Yeah, so he won't quite get Aussie because there's only a 3-point difference between second and third. But that'll put him just 2 points behind. So looking good. Looking at Aussie now. So here's Aussie Carter's, currently second in the championship. Running the Legia JP2 Judd. For AM Racing. Beautifully turned out car. Sitting on the road nicely. It's all going to come down to pit stops. He's going to make a few mistakes. Currently 3 seconds behind Dark Racing, 3 seconds in front of Got Gecko. Travelling along nicely. We'll make it. So the XCTB car, part of the team, A&M Racing. Quite well. As we're saying, it's the Legia JSP2 Judd, not the Nissan, so it's running a Judd engine. We've got Dread's in the Orica 03 Nissan, so he is running a Nissan. And Dark Racing's in the rear-wheel drive P20 LMP2 for a busy one racing. Out in the final corner. Swap over to Got Gecko, his teammate. Driving nicely, using all the track. Come across the line. How do we tell these two apart? Got Gecko's got the lights on. I think the mirrors are different too. He's got red mirrors and it's Aussie got black mirrors. Oh, and one's number 76 and one number 77, of course. But on the track, he's got the lights on. Aussie doesn't have the lights on. Again, using all the track, trying to get as much out of this car as possible. He's currently third in the championship. And if he stays where he is, he'll be fourth by the end of this race. And nice lines through there. Quite an interesting series. We have quite a few series in ANZCRL. Jump over into our Facebook page, answer a few questions, join the group. Racing every week. Thursday night practice, those guys get on through the week and practice anyway, but official practice Thursday nights. Racing on Sundays. Come and have some fun. The guys are great. Good banter, good chatter, great camaraderie in this group. This series here, we've had 28 starters. Been really healthy uptake. So also head over to ANZCRL.com. Look at our website for what series are coming up. Can't quite remember offhand. Might pull that up while I'm watching these guys here. Bear with me. Just multitasking at the moment. Good. Let's head back to Dado. Keeping it together. Not quite sure what happened to him at the start, but he lost a lot of time, almost took out the pit wall, I think. He seems to have got it back together, up to 5th place. Running reasonably fast, 149s. Slowly, is he catching got Gecko? Not quite sure. There he goes. Car looking good. So he's in the sister car for Dark Racing 40. Dark Racing 40 with the red on the mirrors. Dado with the yellow on the mirrors. Okay, so what do we got coming up? So next thing, 6th of June, Indy 500. Jump in, have a look at that. That's in our special events. We'll have a look at current series while these guys are running around. We do seem to have a bit of action down the back here. Jetto and Right Sail together. I'll just move down, see how they're going. Closing in again. What can he do? We're seeing he's fast down this straight into this corner, but he can't get the job done around the rest of the track. So what have we got coming up? At the moment we're doing European Le Mans series. Next one is the Formula Renault Gold Cup. Interesting series coming up. So if you love your racing, you love your Xbox, get hold of Project Cars 2. Come and join us. Like I said, sign up on the Facebook. Make sure you answer the questions. We are predominantly Australian, New Zealand. We prefer you to be from that country purely because of internet connection issues, ping rates. If you're outside that region, then generally our lobbies aren't very stable. So that's why we have this set up. If you like your racing and you've had enough of Project Cars, we've started into iRacing. ANZ has a team in the iRacing. Come and join us over there. Again, currently running the NASCAR Truck Series. Oh, and Jetto's had a spin. Just like that. Just can't quite get this car to stick. He's been having problems with all through practice. Obviously he's quick in areas, but not quite there at the moment. Okay, let's get back up. He'll be angry with himself. Almost had it. So we've got Vanish. Vanish is closing in on Dado. This seems to be where the race is going to be at. But yeah, once again, come and join us on iRacing. And then if you're on Xbox, we're waiting for ACC to come out. Keep tuned. We're looking to get a series up before the end of the year for the ACC as well when that debuts on Xbox. If you're on PC, come and join us. Like I said, iRacing. We can do ACC. We have a Saturday Corsa server up and running. You just want to go tear around the transfer Lagen, I think it's called. Yeah. So lots happening with ANZCRL Combined Racing League. How's Loft going to go? Slowly catching Dado. Time's come down. It's under 1.5 seconds now. Slowly reeling in while we're waiting for them to catch up. Just follow around the right side. Lovely colour blue car this. Again. What's this team here? I'm just trying to find it. Can't see it there. Must have finished the last race. Again, I think it's Eligio JSP2 missing. I'll take a guess at that. And Lofts disappeared. What happened there? Oh. What am I saying? I look away from the screen. Just been watching people disappear. But he's of course in front of him. So of course he's disappeared from behind him. I've been watching too much racing lately. Now let's get back here. We've got gear. Here's gear 3. Moved up from the second lobby. Oh, just as we put it on him, he runs onto the AstroTurf, runs wide. Gives us a bit of interest. That allows Commander Cirrus to close up. They come through these S's. Who's got the better line? Looks like Gear has. Commander went in there a bit too hot. Oh, he's got a great run off the final corner. This is what we're trying to say. What Jedi needs to do. Coming down the straight. They're weaving all over the place. Oh, can't get my cameras going. Oh, Gear runs wide. Is he going to try and get him in the braking zone? He is. A bit of excitement. Oh, better line through there. Gear parks it on the corner. Cirrus is held up. Oh, Gear a bit of a wobble out of there. Cirrus got a good line. Has he got the run on? Gear all over the shop. Oh, so wide through there. Both run wide. Need to hold it in a bit tight. Under brakes, Gear defends. Cirrus all over the back of him. Well, needs to hold off, just hold off here. Get the power on a bit early, get a better exit. He does, but Gear's parked in the middle of the corner. Cirrus nowhere to go, on the grass. Oh, they're running so wide. Apexes and exits, guys. Apexes and exits, as Jim would tell me. Oh, we've also got Aussie and Dark Racing. Oh, it's all happening everywhere. Seems to be the closest. So Aussie Cars, Dark Racing must have made mistakes on there. Aussie Cars is close right up. Here we go, onto the back straight. Is this Cobbs? I think this corner is called Cobbs. I'm going to take a guess. And if I'm wrong, I'll be wrong. Better line through there by Commander Cirrus. Gear runs wide. Cirrus got a good run on, but he's got nowhere to go through here. Just got to be patient. Clip that curve. Clip this curve. No one's doing that. Gear runs a bit deep. Cirrus gets a better line there. This is where he's getting a better exit. On the power so much earlier. In the draft, stick in the draft, get the drag. That's the one, stay behind him. Look at the drag. Oh, he's run wide. Too impatient. Needed to just sit in the draft there. Goes right up. Now he's got nowhere to go. It's a better run, but he's on the wrong side. Oh, I don't know what to do. Just when we've had nothing for so long, and then we've got racing going on everywhere. And Gear parks it once more. Cirrus nowhere to go. Oh, almost sticks it up the inside. Put it in there, son. Oh, can't quite get it done. And off we go for another lap. Meanwhile, we've got a battle on for third. We'll come back to this one. Oh, still a bit of distance here. Clarky seems to have pulled out a bit. Let's get back to this one. This one's more exciting. Oh, look at that, Cirrus. Up the inside. Has he got it done this time? I think he has. Tight into the hairpin. Gear's got to go wide. He gets the job done. Great racing. Is Gear going to come back? I don't think he can because Cirrus is so much faster than him. Oh, tries to dive up the inside. That's a bit rude. Cirrus holds his position. Going to start to pull away. I think he will. What we've seen this part of the track, he was so much faster, especially through Cobbs. The gear's got to run on here. Just got to hold your nerve, hold your line. Pulls it out. Coming up through the S's here. What's he going to do? Yep. Starting to gap him now. Much better line through there. Late entry, early exit, and he's got the job done well and truly. Okay. Aussie Carter's closing in on Dark Racing. Where are we? 43 minutes to go. I'm just assuming Darky's made a mistake somewhere. Allowed Aussie to close in. Is he close enough to get the tail? I think he is. Got a much better exit out of there. These guys fighting. This is for championship points. Remember, at the moment it's I think it's 5 points from Darky. Aussie Cars in front by 5 points at the moment. If they stay as they are, it will be only 2 points. So Aussie Cars trying to gain 3 more points on Dark Racing by this overtake. And a long way to go. Still 42 minutes to go. This is the battle on the track. Who's got the better run out of there? Looks like Aussie got a better run. Gap's closing down. In the draft, of course. Using all the track. Aussie using all the track. Darky got a good exit. Yeah, a bit slow on the power. Oh, he can't have missed a gear because it's a sequential gearbox, but Aussie Carter's all over him now. Just got to hold his nerve now, Darky. Shows the nose. Bit more, Darky's a bit more experienced than that. Just holds his line, holds his nerve. And the brakes just to get a bit of a turn in. He was on the power earlier. Tough corner there. It's needs so much patience going around there. Just off throttle, second gear. Corner seems to take forever. Darky's pulled 2 car lengths now. Melina Cobbs. Can't quite see. I don't think they're clipping the inside curb there. Costing themselves a bit of time. Well, we've got Vanish is closing on Datto as well, so it doesn't rain a pause. And Darky's pulled out a big gap. So as we've seen, Aussie Carter's had it into that hairpin. He got a better run out, but Dark Racing has pulled out another 4 car lengths here. Come into the final section of the track. Aussie Carter's wide through there. He's got the better run. Racing. Meanwhile, got Gecko closing in. Let's have a look at these two. Oh, still a bit of distance between them, so I'll head back to the leaders. Yep, back out to a second now. Nice tight corner there. This is where Aussie was catching him. He's already pulled in 2/10, 3/10. So he's faster through that little section, but the rest of the track can't quite get the job done. And the excitement's gone again. 40 minutes to go. When do they start pitting? Let's have a look at see if we can see some fuel numbers. So they can't be far away. Aussie Carter's 13. Remember they started with. So what are we coming up to? About halfway now. Started with 75 litres down to 13. So what's he got? About 3 laps to go. We're going to start seeing pit stops. Let's have a look through all of the drivers. Red. Won't be long and he'll be in. Remember, he started 6 laps, or 6 litres lighter than everyone is. He's coming in the lap gear. Got 5 litres to go. He's probably got 1 more lap. Where did gear go? Where's he gone? Oh, taking the agricultural line there. Sightseeing tour. Not a part of Silverstone you see much when you're driving. Okay, Dark Racing, 12 litres. Aussie Cutters move back up onto him. Got Gecko, he's been burning the fuel. He's got 10 litres. They come into this section. We'll just watch this because this is where Aussie Cutters closes up. The pit stops are going to start soon. No, can't quite get in there. Dado, what's he got? Dado's in the pits, 5 litres. So he's burned a lot of fuel. Remember, he did have a spin. So first one in the pits. Vanish, 13 litres. He's still got a bit. He'll pull out another lap. Whiteside got a bit. Ghetto got heaps of fuel left. He's going to go 2 laps longer than anyone. Same with Commander. Seriously. Gear all over the place. All over the place. He's got heaps of fuel left. Back to Dado. Shock and camera angle for the pits here. Is he doing tyres? Can't quite see. You've got him there. Oh, hey, wets. Can't be right. I think he's just going fuel. Almost filled up. As Dread comes in the pits. Filled up. Doing tyres. Should be ready to go. No, it must be damage as well. Fixing some damage and he's away. Dread's in the pits. Did he take tyres? We dismissed that bit. Maybe he did. Starting to fill it now. And Dark Racing's in the pits. He's going to try and go one more lap. Do you take tyres? Let's have a look. Oh, he had to come in. He only had 2 litres left. Just taking fuel. Okay, closing in. Just leaving the pits now. Who's next to come in? Right, so is he going to go another lap? Yeah, he must be because he's passing the pits. Ghetto's got heaps. Commander Cirrus got heaps. He's got heaps. He's got another 3 laps. Ghetto's first down the pits for fuel. Okay, Darky's coming out of the pits. Let's have a look on the map. Oh, we've got heaps of time on Dado. Jetto's in the pits. He's come in early. Halfway through. So he probably doesn't need to fill it to get through. Although he has been off and he's probably about a lap down. Just going fuel. I think it's just going fuel, yeah. It starts to drop down. These guys sticking out, 4.7, 6.2. One will definitely be in next lap. It's mowing them down. We've got Vanish, 8 litres, so he's probably got another lap after this one. I'm not quite sure what the fuel burn is on here. Right, so he'll definitely be in this lap. Missing that apex there. So all the time he's on that track is that final corner out of those S's. Just shaking it around, trying to get that last bit of fuel in the pickup. Coming in. Yep, coming in. Alright, there's the braking point. Brakes early, pit gauge, pit limiter engaged. There he goes. Most exciting part. Where's his pit stall? Is he going to take tyres? Are anyone going to take tyres? I'm not quite sure how they burn it in this track, but no tyres, just fuel. So Dark Racing's just gone through. Off Vanish, how's he going? He's going to go another lap. Oh, sure. He's got probably 2 laps in there. He's pushing hard. He had damage. Yeah, he's probably got another. He's probably got another lap and a half in him. Dado closing in on. Oh, he's past right time. Yeah, he's closing in on gear though. He's quicker. Hear that crackle as he changes down. Unbelievable. Yeah, Dado should know that gear hasn't pitted, so he just got to be patient. Right, here we go. Aussie's in the pits. Brother's in the pits. So Aussie should actually get out of here well in front of his brother. I think they're brothers. Because he had probably 3 more leaders. So very interesting. Vanish has come in as well. You can see them all lined up. Wish we could get a better view from the pits from the... Oh, who's finished first there? What are we waiting on? He's only gone 66. He hasn't filled it, he's gone 67. So, huge gain there from the pits. And in the meantime, Dado's got past gear. So, Aussie's got a huge margin there. And Dado, oh, who's this? So Dark Racing got him back to where they were before they went into pit stops. When they come out, his tyres are going to be cold, his brakes are going to be a bit colder. Doesn't want to dive in deep. Looking good. All over the back of Dark Racing. And this is the battle on track. Now who have we got that needs to pit? Just quickly pull away. So we've got Cirrus has got to come in. Vanish has been in. Dado's been in. Gear's got to come in. Sal's been in. Jedo's been in. Okay, we'll head back. So pit stops are there. Funny things, pit stops, they're great because you can get a break, clear your head, refocus. Go back out on track. But then when you do, you go back out on track and you've got to find your rhythm again. Track's changed just a little bit. Tyres have got off a little bit. Car's back to being heavy, so you've got to learn to respect the weight transfer. And you all got to settle down as quickly as possible. Whereas again, these guys back to a second. Looking good. As you can see, got Gecko, he's missed out badly in that pit stop. He was all over Aussie Carters before the pit stops. He's now 5 seconds behind. Let me see, Aussie's got 62, how much? Darky's got 64, so he's got a bit more fuel. So, did Aussie, here we go, Commander Cirrus has come in. Let's watch this. Got the drag on. Gears coming as well. That one's a bit wide. So just go on fuel and also just fuel on Gear's car as well. So Aussie tried to get the undercut by fueling less. Didn't quite pay off. Is he going to have enough to get to the end? We've seen he was burning quite a bit. He started with 75 litres. He came in halfway and he had about 3 or 4 left. Now, he's going to try and get past Dark. He's going to have to go a bit harder. So is he going to have enough fuel? He's went back out with 64, I think, so 10 litres less. Calculations are probably correct. It's going to be tight. Of course, if he we don't want to wish this. If he had a mishap and had a spin, and he'll burn a bit more fuel getting back on the track and back up to speed. So, not that you take that into calculations when you're setting out your figures. Okay, going the front straight again. I apologise for that view down the bottom there. All the directors' things, can't get rid of them. They tend to block the view. Cameras are down low at this track because it's a pretty flat track. Yeah, Silverstone made up out of runways used by the Air Force in World War II, and they just linked them all together. That's how they started racing around here. As I said, there were six straights and 6 corners. Used to be a pretty basic track, and over the years it's been modified quite a bit, especially the final turn. I think we can do away with the speedo, but if we pull the map up, final turn on the start finish straight, it's changed quite a bit over the years, and of course the start finish straight's moved. Oh, who we got? Aussie Carter's got a run on, Darky. He's got through. He's got through. Not quite sure what happened to Darky there. Did he put him something wide? Does he let him go? Get him out in front. Make him burn the fuel, sit in a slipstream. But the pass was on. Too busy reminiscing then to miss the action, but as you can see the camera angle wasn't good. He got a good run out of Cobbs, set it all up. And already he's pulled out nearly a second over Darky just down that straight. Just a better run out of those S's there. 26 minutes to go. As we talk about 2nd and 4th in the championship and 3rd behind, catching up. So got Gecko, he's been catching these guys. Maybe Darky's been holding them up. Something doesn't seem right. He's slow out of that corner. Hopefully his cat hasn't come in and jumped on his lap again. A bit of a distraction when you're driving. That's why we don't allow pets in the cars unless they're restrained. But yep. 1 second. And meanwhile, Dredd, 41 seconds up the track. We haven't seen much of him. We talked about it tonight. I think he should qualify and then start from last, at least give him a bit of action. And then he would still probably lap the whole field. But things are settled down now. So let's take this opportunity to go through the order, although Darky's fighting back. So here we are, we've got Dredd. Whereabouts is he on track? Just going in the hairpins, I think. So there it is. No, just out of the hairpin off the start-finish straight. Miles in front. Given a good, clean race. Haven't seen much of him except when he pitted and we checked in with him. Then we've got Aussie Carters. This is where the battle's been. Pulled out nearly 4 seconds over Dark Racing. Dark Racing falling in the clutches of Got Gecko. Tyres are probably starting to go off. Pushing too hard. Got Gecko. And off Vanish. Done well. He comes from second last on the grid. Had his moments, but it's keeping it together. Then Dado, as we were saying earlier, very early in the race, had a bit of a lose, almost took out the pit wall, but it's held it together. Right side, driven a good race considering, and he's had Jetto all over the back of him for the first half of the race. He's withstood that pressure, throwing around well now. Amanda Sirius running 3rd early on, 2nd early on, was doing quite well. Then something happened we didn't quite see. Maybe got on the grass, got some dirt on the tyres. Took a while for him to clean up. lost a bit of concentration. Was it KFC? Was it pizza? Was it someone calling out tea? We don't know. But there was about 2 or 3 laps there. It went south for him. Dropped to the back of the fields, come back, gained a couple of positions. Jetto been battling his car all weekend, not happy. Might be time to change that pink to green or purple. Might help out with the speed and the handling. And then bringing up the rear gear. Gear's come up from the second lobby. He's about to get lapped. Who's this? Aussie Carter's about to get lapped by Aussie Carter's. He's going to let him through. Yes, he is. He's spent a lot of time out there. He's quite familiar with the outside of the track. I think half the laps he's run, he's been off the track somewhere. Maybe just looking for a bit more grip out there. I don't know, better line. Maybe the air's less dense. Not quite sure, but he's been exploring all areas of the track. Started off well, had some mistakes, got into a tangle with Jetto. Now he's bringing up his first in the last position. And let's head back. Oh, just as we go to head back. So Got Gecko's got hold of Dark Racing, just lingered a bit long again. It's that hairpin there. He has no drive out of there. And I think that's the turbocharged 4-cylinder against the V8. It's very slow out of the side doors. Just doesn't have the grunt. The rest of the track is fine. But yep, lost that place. He's going to find it hard to come back from there. So not that the car's underpowered, it just doesn't have the torque down the road to yank it out of the corners. But other than that, beautiful looking car. Beautiful looking car. Should do well on the faster circuits. Now these two, they're going to come up on gear as well. Is gear going to let them through? I don't know. Is there a bit of team loyalty from Daytona 24 Hour? We have Gear and Dark Racing, Gear Gaming. Gear 3 Gaming and Dark Racing 40 teamed up in the Daytona 24. Is he going to call on some old tyres? Get him to hold up Got Gecko? I don't think so. We race a bit better than that at ANZCRL. Let's hope they do. So everything's just settled back down again. 20 minutes to go, 21 minutes to go. Is this the way they're going to finish? So as they are in the championship, 1, 2, 3, 4, we've got them on track, 1, 2, 3, 4. So what does that mean? Dredd pulls out more of the lead. Aussie Carter's going to extend his lead. Can I do a Murray Walker and get everyone? Yes, I have. Oh, there's Gear. Gear's, like I said, he's out there exploring the air, the aerodynamics of the car off track. Aussie's going to extend his lead over Got Gecko, who'll extend his lead over Dark Racing, who'll extend his lead over whoever's next in the championship. Really not much else to do. Let's have a quick look at the timings, eh? So, fastest lap of the race so far. Dredd with a 1:46.0. Almost a second and a half quicker than Aussie Carter's best time, 1:47.4. Then we got Gecko, he's had a pretty good quick lap, 1:47.1. Dark Racing, 1:47.5. Loft Vanish, 1:47.7. Ghetto Racer 1:47.9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars all in the 1:47s. Oh, and Commander Cirrus is there too. 1:47.4 is his best lap. And he just did a 1:47.7. So he's got the pace. It's a shame that he binned it early on. And you see we've got some penalties there. So Dark Racing had a 3-second penalty. Vanish with 4 seconds. Datto with 4 seconds. Otawa with a 3-second. And Commander Series with a 1 second, so I'm guessing they're for all off tracks. And then who we got? Jetto with a 1:48. That's his best lap of the weekend, and Gear 3 Gaming with a 1:49. And as we look, 31 laps completed. Gear 3 Gaming's 2 laps down, or 1 lap down. Continue on. I think we might just randomise the views here. Give myself a bit of a break from picking the views. We're on board with Dark Racing 40 again, and you see slow out of there, chasing down Got Gecko. I think what we might do, jump in the cockpit, and we'll have Dredd take us around for a lap. Alright, coming on to the start-finish straight. Let's have a look. Up to 5th, holding 5th through here, just a bit off the throttle as you can see, then flat out again. 5th. Way back down to 2nd, into the right-hander. Coming up into the hairpin, down to 1st early. On the power, on the apex. Up to 2nd, up to 3rd. Up to 4th. Up to 5th. Is he using 6th gear? I don't think he's using 6th gear. Down to 3rd. Turn in late apex. Holds 3rd through there. Down to 2nd out is long 2nd gear corner. Up to 3rd. Up to 4th. Cut in on the curb. Up to 5th. Red line in 5th. Takes the curb. Along the track. Nice. Just a bit of a lift there. Up to 6th through here. Hold 6th flat through there. Down to 5th. Down to 4th. Down to 3rd. Nice. This is where all the speed is. So he's so quick through that. Yeah. It's the 6th gear. Braking at the last Pirelli side. Down to 3rd through this corner. 2nd through here. Is he going to grab 1st? No, hold it 2nd. And there we go. There's a lap. Okay. Clean the windscreen. So let's see. On the 6th through there. Lifts where Dreads. Oh, he gets it all wrong. Just as we jump on board. Probably sprayed a bit too much water and got on the rear tyres. So, as you can see, there's the difference. Dredd flat out in 6th through there, and then down to 4th. That's where the speed is. In the 4th, Dredd's in the 3rd through here. Of course, the cars are different. Throws it into the... But on the power so much earlier. Car's a bit more settled. Not cutting the corner there, so run them wide, scrubbing a bit of speed off. On the 3rd, down to 2nd. I was in 2nd, turned in a bit early there, had to get out of it. Wait on the power. Again, you can see where the speed difference is. Down to 3rd. 3rd through here, down to 2nd, south point, on the power, it's clipping the curb there, up to 6th, and his gearing's just a bit different, hold 6th through there, whereas Dredd's in 5th through there, hold 6th, can he hold 6th flat through here? He's got to get out of it a bit there. Doesn't cut that left hander, he should almost straighten on the left hand. In 4th there, Dredd's in 3rd. Back out. Okay. Next. Hot Gecko a bit further down the road. There's not much to look at, so we'll go through all these guys. We'll get a lap from all of them. See what they're riding like. We might get through them all before the end of the race. 4th. Then runs a bit wide. Doesn't seem to be turning in on its on exit. Down to 2nd early. You can't see much out of the right hand side of this car. Very limited view. So this is why they probably mixes. 6th week. Dredd's only 5th gear through there. Probably why he's selling a bit more fuel, I think, maybe. Down to first for this hairpin for that pickup. Doesn't quite use all the track. Down to third. Again, cut that corner a bit more, I feel. Down to second. You can't see the apex. It is just there. Tough view in this car. Ironically, this car's right-hand drive, whereas most cars you've seen these days. Oh, he's down to fifth, but he's out of the power, so losing time there. Up to sixth. Most cars you see left-hand drive. Well, he went to cut the corner and thought better of it. Had a lift there, lost some time. Fifth, where the others are in third, down to fourth. Probably one gear too high. It depends how they're geared though. Now, this is the 4-cylinder car. That's the difference, turbocharged. In fourth, down to third. To fourth. Down to first for this hairpin. Got to do that though, because the car doesn't have front down low. 12 minutes to go. This is the apex on that corner. He's up to 6, down to 3rd, down to first for this corner. Interesting. He's down to first. Very late on the power there. That's where he's losing a lot of time. Turn-ins. Now see this car, left-hand drive. Oh, tyres are probably starting to get out a bit. You can see the right-hand corner's a bit better. Slow on the power. Second, doesn't use all the track. Doesn't use all the track. Up to 6th. Back to 5th, just trying to get some, just to steady the car. Only held 6 through there. Very different lines through there, don't they? Up to 3rd. And there we go. Here's a lap with Dark Racing. Okay, he's vanished. He's in 6th. Redlining in 6th. Lifts off down to 5th. Missed those 2 corners. Really ringing its neck. So his gearing's probably just a bit out compared to the others. I don't think he's quite hitting the top speed of the others. And the first. Nice line through there. There's the apex. Oh, no wide there. No wide there. Nice line there. That's the best line we've seen so far. Hold it in, hold it in. Okay, 6th gear. Just a bit of a lift. Oh, it runs wide. And there's the lap. There's that on. watching who's in front of him. Maybe it's his teammate. Right, that's the gold start finish. Nice, hits the curve through there. Yeah, good lines. Yeah. So I think he's coming up to pass gear. He runs wide. Let's go back to the backside. With the 3 cars. Oh, Dado runs wide. Gear runs wider. Where's he going? He's gone off. I think that's Dread coming up on him once more. Past gear, no problems. Doing it comfortably now, 47 seconds. Have a look at the timings. So Red's on lap 38. It's just lap gear a second time. Not be far away from Jetto. Not sure who else he's lapped. Just watching as he comes up on Jetto. Giving a faultless race. 6 minutes to go. But not much happening now. Everyone seems to have settled down. There's still a chance if Aussie or Gokgecko make a mistake for Gokgecko or Dark Racing to move up a place. But other than that, there's good distances between most people. Commander Cirrus looks like he closed in on right arm, doesn't quite have the pace. Greg's just showing these guys how it's done. Obviously people need to go away and spend a bit more time on the test track. Yeah, he's just going to sit behind Dado. Have a chance to go past him. Was he going to wait for the hanger straight, I guess? He really has lifted the level of driving. To the next level. Would have been great to see him and Chads and Uncrewed Squid go for a battle around here. Maybe one day, maybe not. Probably would have been a good battle for a win in the podium between these three. They all seem to be the same ilk. Dado's moved over, lets him go. No point in creating undue pressure on yourself. Aussie Carter's been a great drive from him as well. Pit stops there. How are we going with the fuel? I'm not quite sure. Let's have a look. Yep. Yeah, plenty of fuel. Plenty of fuel. If anything, he's probably got about 8 litres too much. Same with Dread. Dread started like a hell of a lot less than the rest of them. Gokgecko just kept his head. Fought his way back. I think he was down a bit earlier, but fought his way back up, just consistent. Got plenty of fuel left. Dark Racing driven well, but I think his car just underpowered out of the slow corners is what's cost him. But other than that, he's run a good race. Makes you wonder when tyres costs a bit of time for tyres. Well, it makes you wonder what they would do at the end of a race. Like everyone else is like tyres are going off. Not finish. Been a good race from him. Way too much fuel at the end, but been very consistent. First race he was all over the show. I think he got a bit of damage, but bringing it home well now. But quite achiever. As I said, had a bit of a scare early on in the race. Just settled down now, bringing the car home. Looking for team points. Outside, battled away all day. Put in a good practice lap, but couldn't get anywhere near that. In racing conditions, I think when the track's a bit warmer, I just couldn't quite get the tyre pressures right. Commander Cirrus, what could have been for him, he's had the pace. Well, his last lap wasn't too good. Probably just tiring out a bit. There and thereabouts. Interesting to see what mistake he made that led to those few laps. Jetto bringing it home. I'm saying he's not liking this track, this car combination. Doing it well. And gear through going. There we are once again, exploring all aspects of the track. Really pushing hard, but it's not paying off for him. Alright, back to the leader. Red, where is he on the track? Can't really tell. Probably got one more lap to go after this. Comes onto the back straight. As we've seen, just runs it flat out, fifth gear. Car just sits on the track. Beautiful through here. Great line. Great acceleration over there, and that's where he's making all of his pace. Those few corners. Minute to go. Going across the line with a 49-second gap. So he's managed to lap half the field. Crosses the start-finish line. One more time to go. One more lap to go. Well-deserved win, well-deserved lead. If he keeps doing this, when it comes to dropping around, he could end up dropping like a win as his worst round. How ironic. There's, what was it, 3 more races to go, 2 more races to go after this one. Hopefully his luck holds and he gets through the finish and takes the championship. To the back start finish line. I love watching this car through this section. Good back here, that's good. Down the hanger straight, one last time. Oh, what have we got here? Someone's closing at the end there. We've got to watch the lead across the line though. Oh, Dado's had a mistake, we've missed that. Man, Sirius has managed to get a place on him. And And round 4 goes to Dreadnought. What a great race. Congratulations to him. Extends his lead in the championship. I think that's 3 wins out of 4 races now. Might be even 4 wins out of 4 races. Completely unstoppable. We have Oz Carter's. This is how much he's won by. At least half a lap. Coming on the hanger straight. Out of this right-hander for the last time. Hard on the brakes. Down through the gears. Around the hairpin. Holds it together. Brings it home to take second, keeps second in the championship and extend his lead over Got Gecko. Congratulations. Got Gecko comes home with a third, a good race for him. Well done. Maintains third in the championship. Followed by Dark Racing, battled hard early on. Car just didn't have the pace for him. He maintains his 4th position in the championship. We've got Lock Vanish coming down the hill, hard on the brakes. One final time. Takes a shallow exit. Crosses the line for a well-deserved 5th. Congratulations. Oh, what's happened here? White Sower. He's not out of fuel. Something's gone wrong there. ANZCRL has come home in the 7th place, and that's the end of the race. Oh, these guys were a lap down, so that's how they all finished. So there we have it. Dreadnought brings it home, fastest lap at 1:46. Congratulations to him. Follow Aussie Carter 2nd, Got Gecko 3rd, Dark Racing 44th, Loft Vanish 5th, Right Sail 6th, finishes 1 lap down. Commander Cirrus 1 lap down, Dado Racer 1 lap down, 6th, 7th and 8th. Jetto 9th, 1 lap down. And Gear 3 Gaming brings home the field 2 laps behind. Good race there. We've seen some penalties. Congratulations to all. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, head over to our website, ANZCRL.weebly.com. Join our Facebook group, Australian New Zealand Combined Racing League. Answer the questions, join our group, come in for some great Xbox racing on Project Cars 2. Also into iRacing. If you're on the PC, you want to join our iRacing team, come and see us over there. Thank you so much for watching, and join us next week for round 5. Thank you so much.